necessities. Just a simple life, just some place to sleep tonight. A little firelight and everything will be alright. Once we live in a dream, someone to say you give it to me. One of these days it's imminency. They're gonna live in greed, but hospitality and no love and empathy will always win that day, and that's the whole philosophy. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love. Get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Now it's hit, Hurts fumbles. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. So they'll decline this and take the result. Design quarterback run here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. They get to him and they drop him, and that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Will McDonald. And now that brings them to a 4th and 24. The Eagles are in punt formation.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Smith to the air now. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that gives New York the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They give to Hall on the draw. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Already Many were saying the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel doesn't matter.
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. That's Cooper to June flying in. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Smith. Running right side by Sadiq. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Throwing is Smith. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, Smith. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but they hit forced it free before he could secure it. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Smith on 3rd and short. Pressure's there. They get him a big loss back at the 43. Jahan Campbell. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. 13 to go. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Hurts. Lost control of another one. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You put it on the ground in a game, you're going to see the opponent continue to load up and do just what they did right there. Go right after the football with a violent hit. That's just job well done defensively.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The pitch is to Hall. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Brees Hall. So put 6 on the board for the Jets. On is Katie York for the PAT. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Shipley now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing here hurts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hurts looking to throw. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. And make it fourth down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt.
For the Eagles.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. There's Hall running his own read. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second down throw coming for Smith. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jets first down.
From the red zone now. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. That is Zach Ball. And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set your...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Eagles take
They've got
over
first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Cuts to the left. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they'll take the lead. Let's see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Well, their attempt to attack that deficit, it's begun in earnest, like with a capital E. What an immediate sense of urgency they created by that stellar return. This drive has begun must-score for this offense. I think we all felt that way. And they sure set the tone coming out of halftime with that kick return.
And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
On the move, hit it right. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Nolan Smith. And that play makes it 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Looking to throw, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and goal, Jets.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Sadiq. And New York is on top. York now for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts. Wide open downfield. Got it! He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now Smith. For a right side, caught by Wilson. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on second. Here's Smith. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. Gets it to the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jets. Omar Cooper Jr. New York is on top.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And they take a 5-point lead.
Eagles 14.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Nice little run to set the table.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down. Looking quickly here.
That's good for the Eagles.
Here's Hurts. And they will take him down. They got him back at the 41. McDonald in there again. And that is a couple for him today.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. After the sack, Hurts. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Smith back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back in the 39. Jalen Carter. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
2nd down. Here's Smith. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Connects with his back. Hall. And that's going to be limited to a pickup of 5 if they're lucky. Good rally to the football by the defense. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Smith. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 4th quarter underway. Here's Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts a chance to run it here. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
Touchdown, Jets.
Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And lead is up to 12.
Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Shipley now to return. He lost the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return. Dive on it, so a friendly bounce, they'll retain possession.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job, but there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Over the middle and complete to Goddard. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Offense up to the line fast.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To number 88, Dallas Goedert. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 7-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 12. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. He's not going to make it to the end zone, but the offense set up well now thanks to that effort. It's 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And defenders are arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
A minute 20 left to go. This is 2nd and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Into the secondary past the 40. And he has this all the way down at the 29-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He cuts it right. He brushed him off with ease. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down.
Jalen Hurts
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
Back to throw.
conversion.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
That makes the score Eagles 29, Jets 26. Jake Elliott kicking off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Isaiah Williams on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
7 seconds remaining. This might be it for them. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Okay, I'm not sure even if they complete that, right, if they get themselves into field goal range, but now every yard and every second is a premium. This is where all your situational practice work has got to come to perfection.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and then they felt it every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.